Today we're going to complete the process for applying for a 8633 application, which is your e-file number. The very first thing we're going to do is log in to the IRS website. That's at www.irs.gov. From there you're going to click on Tax Professional and go to the left-hand side down to e-Services for Tax Pro. We're going to log into the e-Services window. You're going to use the username and password that we created when we first logged in to sign up for services. For a PTIN number and several other applications. You'll see here it's fairly simple. Just click on Applications. And the process starts. The very first thing it wants to know is what type of business are we? For most people it's going to be sole proprietorship, but if you have a corporation or an LLC, select that one. This particular person does not have an EIN number, so they'll be using their social. If they had an EIN and it was a corporation or they had already applied for, they could use that. This person will be doing business as. So if you've selected a name for your tax service this year, you could put that into Lightning Fax Tax Refund, Quick Refund Tax Service, John Smith Tax. Ms. Cat here has elected to call hers Cat Tax House. You can always change that if you want. She's listing herself as the principal and hitting next. What they want to know first is the physical location for this tax business and where the electronic filing is going to occur. This is the physical location. If you don't have it at this point, put in your home address. We can change this later, but if you have one, let's put it in now. It doesn't take very long. This whole process can be completed in less than about 10 minutes. Everything with the star is required, so make sure you put in your phone number. It will not proceed unless you do. Wants to know if the mailing address is different than the physical address. You can have all the mail sent to your home. Here we're electing to have it sent to one office because there may be 3 or 4 tax offices, but one management office. Is your organization open 12 months out of the year? Yes, because one of the services we provide is year-round services for the customer. They can always contact us to determine the status of their taxes, get copies of them, or to ask questions if they happen to get a letter from the IRS. Here you'll see that we have the information for one person already listed. That was the principal. It's wanting to know here who is going to be the responsible party. What we've done is we've gone up and we've clicked on the Edit button, which brings in Kathleen's information, and we've elected to make her the responsible and primary contact for the tax office. You should do the same. We've hit Update to update Kathleen's file. It's asking for some additional information. It wants to know if she's a U.S. citizen, legal alien, and then what is her title. At this point we're going to move on. The system will occasionally ask us to save the application until we're done. Here you'll see that it does save it. The next portion here is, we hit Edit again, which brings up Kathleen's profile, And is this person also the primary contact? Yes. Update it. Hits next. Basically, it's asking, who is the responsible party, who's the principal, who's the contact person, and we're making Kathleen the holder of all of those offices simply by selecting her. Next. Here it wants to know what kind of business activity. Primarily, everyone is going to select electronic return originator for profit. You add this business activity. Hit save. And next, because that's the only activity we're going to have going on there. It is the ERO function. Again, it comes here, and it wants to know what forms we're going to be filing as the electronic return originator. You would select 1040 at the top and EDT at the bottom. If you wanted to select all forms, go ahead. It doesn't hurt anything, and it makes you eligible then to do them all later, including all business forms. And you'll notice that they added the 2 forms at the top. Save again, and next. Here it's looking to see if you meet the suitability requirements. We're going to select no for each of these questions. Have you ever been arrested? Have you ever been assigned a penalty? Have you failed to file a tax? Or have you ever committed a criminal offense before the Internal Revenue laws? Don't forget to select at the bottom there, did you acquire this business either as a gift or a transfer? No, because you're all applying for new events. Do you want to delegate somebody else? Normally you leave this blank because you're going to handle all your business. Here's a summary of everything that was listed. You'll want to do a printout of this because it does have the tracking number located right there. So if you hit the print summary, it'll save this for your records. We've hit next. Here it's asking if you belong to one of these categories: attorneys, bank officials, enrolled agents, certified public accountants. If you do, you would not be required to do the fingerprint card, but since you don't fall into those, you'll answer the questions, preferably all no, and enter your PIN, which is basically signing the application. Hit accept. Again, it's going to tell you here that since you don't fall into one of those categories, you're going to be required to do the fingerprint card. It will be mailed to you in about 3 to 5 days from the IRS. Take that fingerprint card down, do the fingerprints, mail it back to them. We hit next. If we want to add any comments at this time, generally no. I save it one last time. Hit next. We're not quite done yet. Here we're signing it one more time that we've completed it, and we're going to hit the submit button, which will submit it to the IRS. And we hit the submit, and it is complete. Again, there's the tracking number. We're done at this point. You would basically sign out. This is the address that you're going to be mailing the fingerprint card to. You might want to print this page and save it. You're done. We've applied for it here at this address. We're not doing any new ones at this time. So we're going to go up and sign out. Thank you.